Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, dogs, cats, horses, everything in between. If there is something between dogs, cats, and horses, I don't know what it is, but maybe you do. You're watching The Bob Doyle Show, and that's something that you should do, and you owe yourself another round of applause. If you're watching on the Tube of Eunice, be sure to let this animation finish playing for a change. Subscribe and click the bell, which is somewhere on the floor, but a bell sounds like this. Ding! There's a little tiny graphic that makes sure you never, ever miss an exciting episode of The Bob Doyle Show, which is what they're singing about right now. If I lift my thumb by accident, which I do every week, the theme will stop. So I'm going to not do that and hope that I'm not too loud. Forget it. I can't, it just takes too long. What am I just to sit here and stare at you and listen to the theme that we've listened to 100,000 times? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see who's in the room. No one, and that's messed up. I'm going to have to fix that because otherwise you're not going to be able to see the chat. I'll do that in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show we have for you today. In the wake of yesterday's holistic happy hour event here in Las Vegas, we've got a couple of photos to share, some interesting stories and tidbits and whatever. But mostly it's about the toys. And I've got a couple of fun toy demonstrations for today, for right here on this show. Bob, you say, you can't. How could this be? Oh, you underestimate me. My loves, my dears, my sweetlings. It's okay. I don't take it personally. Cher's in the room, but until I fix the message board, I'm not going to. Is she saying hi? I'll relay her messages to you. Cher, is there anything else you want to say to the populace as they gather around the device, whatever the device is? I'd love to think that people actually, because people have their Apple TVs, they got their smart TVs, they got their Rokus, their Rikus, their Rikas. They got them all. They got so many ways to watch YouTube, for example, on their big screen. Some people might even own an IMAX theater. I don't know. Hi, Lisbeth. The point is, if it's smart IMAX, they could watch The Bob Doyle Show live every Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific in an auditorium filled with, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people. I mean, it's a big auditorium, but I'm thinking big, baby. You gotta think big. It's The Bob Doyle Show. The B stands for big. The B in Bob. It's an acronym for big old boy. Because when I was born, I was 600 pounds. But then I immediately shrunk. My mom does not like to talk about it. Excuse me a minute, I have to sip some coffee. And remember, miracles happen. We'll be joined briefly. We'll be joined. Briefly, we'll be joined. I don't mean to say that once she joins, it's only going to be brief, like, hey, how are you? Goodbye. It's not what I mean. But we'll be joined by Tracy in just a moment. But first I just am pondering this. It's been bugging me. And this is just one of those Bob Doyle stupid things to talk about while I'm killing time waiting for people to get here. Okay, so this is not going to change your life. But I think I probably brought this up before, but I got this whole thing about nursery rhymes and how, like, do you know the Muffin Man? This is just an example. It could be any of them. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. The writing. So first of all, it's, do you know the Muffin Man? Let's recap. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. So I don't know why they have to say it 3 times. I guess they were asking someone who's hard of hearing. Do you know the Muffin Man? Who? The Muffin Man. Who? The Muffin Man. Who? The Muffin Man! Anyway, do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane, as opposed to the one who lives on Anderson Avenue, St. John Mort's Drive? None of those. Do you know the Muffin Man? The point is, somebody wrote this down. I mean, it's pretty lame. Let's face facts. I mean, what is this? Do you know where a guy is? The one over there. This was written down, and not only written down, but repeated for however many hundreds of years it's been repeated. It's all over the freaking world. Shrek made a big joke out. Guys, do you know this is the writing that has endured hundreds of years. It's like if I wrote down, I don't know where to find my keys. Find my keys. Find my keys. I don't know where to find my keys. The ones that start the car. That is just as freaking valid and literally poignant as Do You Know the Freaking Muffin Man? Now, I thought, okay, well, in a lot of those nursery rhymes, they had some sort of political whatever. And I'm thinking, okay, what could possibly be the political statement around asking someone if they know where a guy who bakes muffins? They're not even asking. You just want to know, do you know him? There is nothing that happens in this story. And by the way, I think they do say, yes, I know the Muffin Man, but I don't know what happens after that. What is this? Why is this in books? Anyway, the point is, I think that we should start, all of us, all the viewers of the Bob Doyle Show, this will go down in literary history, where let's write nursery rhymes, but let's not try to do them better. Let's not try to because that's what people are doing, right? Writing has clearly gotten better over time. But let's just go back old school, because I'm telling you that some of the stuff that's now, hi Kathy, good morning, that's being written now, it's not going to endure for hundreds of years. Do you know the Muffin Man? Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm so upset. I'm so upset right now. Ugh, I just have to take a sip of this beverage. One moment, please. You can entertain yourselves by clapping. Share. Of course I know it's a song. Let's sing it together. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Key change. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? See, I know the song. I know it in all of its keys. I could go from F, F sharp, G, G sharp, all the way back to F. That's how magical I am. I've got 2 beverages in front of me. And isn't beverage a fun thing to say? And where'd that come from anyway? What's he talking about? About 190 words a minute. Does this make a laugh? It does. All right, I'm going to call that the end of my monologue. Dun 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 dun. Tracy's gonna join me now, join me now, join me now. Tracy's gonna join me now. She's gonna sit right here. She's gonna be real pretty. She's gonna be real sweet. She's gonna have some socks upon her little tiny feet. She's Tracy, 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 and she's sitting on the couch. And if I do not stop, she will hit me. I'll say ouch. Ouch!
Good morning.
Hold on, we had that.
You were very entertaining. And, I know the Muffin Man personally.
Do you? What's his deal?
What do you mean by that?
Does he have any specials right now?
My favorite is the chocolate.
Oh, wow. They should go crazy and put one more chocolate on there. Make it the chocolate. Do you think they've even thought of that?
I can
Or is that just like,
that could be the Bob Doyle special.
Hey, can you talk for a minute while I fix this problem?
What problem are you talking about?
Well, look, watch the screen. See, because the graphic of I just need to change the background.
Can you do that? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to do a watch party.
Everybody do a watch party. Tracy walks you through how to do a watch party.
Us. Wednesday fun. How about that? Is that a good title? Wednesday fun.
It is lame and vague, but I do it all the time. It fits with the Bob. Oh God, this is taking so long. Why did I even do this in the first place? Back to the trees. Now we're good. Now we can join the comment.
Are we doing under a tree? We're not doing under a tree.
No, we just did in the forest. Lisbeth says good morning, Tracy, and I've got the chat over here so you can see it. What do you think of that?
I'm blind and I can't read.
Look at that! All those chats right there.
Oh, that's so great! You're the best.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Well, Tracy, what a day we had yesterday. Am I right?
Incredible. Like, for real, one of my favorite days ever.
We had our very first, well, boy, I don't even know. Well, if you've been keeping up with anything we've been talking about, you'll notice that I'm distracted.
Because he's playing with other things.
Yeah, because we got to show pictures to show you and stuff like that.
Yes. Denise! So we're officially launching Luscious Living Lifestyle.
If only I had a card right here, but I don't. I don't have a graphic or anything.
What?
I wasn't prepared, even though I said, "Hey, let's."
He's like, "Hey, let's."
This is the great day to talk about luscious living, and she's like, "Yes," and I in no way prepared for it.
So, I'll go get one at some point. So anyway, so yesterday, Luscious Living Lifestyle proudly presented Holistic Happy Hour,
Right.
which was at the Salt Room in Summerlin here in Las Vegas, and it included our friends Craig and Nick, who have these really cool technologies, the Sound Lounge, and wait, do you have the glass?
Yeah, of course I do. We're gonna do it. We're gonna demonstrate. We're gonna put Tracy through a session,
Oh my God! And like seriously, it's just
and I'll keep talking about Muffin Men, and you can just watch her do the thing. Anyway, so
that's fun.
yes, where we got, and look, we don't need to recap everything because we've got so much video from yesterday right here on wherever you're
Right.
watching this.
We did a
Go
lot
back,
of lives yesterday,
and we did a lot of live streaming. Yeah.
We did, and I took a bunch of pictures and I posted them in the Luscious Living Lifestyle page yesterday, but then it took forever to post, and I don't think I posted it on my personal page or here because I went to sleep. But
Well, the
anyway.
point is, we are going to later in the
can't do
description or whatever, we'll share a link to the Luscious Living Lifestyle page.
Yeah.
Because this is something that Tracy and I have been working on in the background for almost as long as we've known each other. But it's just sort of a big thing. It's
Yes.
just there's a lot of moving pieces, and so nothing has shown up out in the real world except
Right.
us maybe whispering
It's
about
been
it
a
in the
side
background.
project of us just putting things together, as we go. And so this was just kind of a fun impromptu event we thought we would put under the brand as sort of just a little tease of what we're doing.
Because luscious living is really about making your life more, and the word we chose was luscious, where you just really awaken the senses and stuff that makes you feel really good, that sounds real cool, that you have,
yummy.
that activates your senses and stuff, that just
Right.
really takes an environment and makes it really cool. And that's anything from simple things like just burning an incense or Palo Santo wood, which is one of our favorites, all the way up to creating smart lighting and sound systems in your home. So we just like to explore some of that. So a big part of that is looking at these cool toys and devices that you can bring into your home or workplace or
Right.
whatever, and just make your life just go, ooh, I didn't know this was possible. And so the event yesterday was featuring these glasses,
Yes.
and then something
Sound Lounge.
the sound lounge, which we will.
Too big to show you right now, but we actually did a live at Craig's before the event. So I think it was the day before, 2 days before. But if you check the timeline, so you can
And full description of what
right,
what it's all about. And of course, we did it again yesterday. So the way these glasses work,
Oop.
they use all sorts of different techniques: Ericksonian hypnotherapy, binaural beats, all sorts of really cool, and then of course light and sound technology to basically help you to rewire your brain. Now, if you're following my other life, the Law of Attraction world. Hey, where is a Viking by hoof staff in Newfoundland? Excellent. Welcome, Tanya. And if you're watching on YouTube, please say hello, because again, no one's saying anything on YouTube. I think everybody's just migrated over here to Facebook. Anyway, point is, it really, one of the things they talk about the most is that when you experience this for the first time, for some people, it's the first time they ever know what it feels. Let's turn this on so we're not
Yeah,
wasting time.
well, that's-
All right, I'm gonna just
Great,
put on a little program for Tracy.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Now this is the wake up one from yesterday. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's. Oh my gosh, it's flipping awesome.
All right.
Okay,
now-
hold on one second. I'm doing my. Okay.
Oh, I meant to unplug. I meant
Can
to
you
plug
hear
my.
it?
Maybe if you lean way in.
I need to be laying down.
No. I said if you
Oh.
lean it. Okay, she can't hear a thing.
Just so I say, I can't hear you.
Perfect. Now, what you can't see, unfortunately, is the lights are flashing, and I wanted to be able to turn off the lights so that you could. But if I do, it'll turn off my microphone too, because I wasn't thinking. I mean, I was thinking, but then I didn't follow through with my thinking. But she's getting this light show. Oh, I can show you right here. Hold on. This is a video from last night. We came home and she was laying down on the couch, and I got this. So that's what's happening in terms of the lights, and this is the actual program that she's listening to right now. So you might be able to hear it a little bit. Right? So right now, over the course of 5 to 6 minutes, the flashing and the music and everything that's encoded in this thing is actually literally changing her brain state. Hey, Terry! Can't believe you weren't there live watching us yesterday either. How did that even happen? How did you not know? We only talked about it forever. But anyway, so at the other end of this, and I did this last night when we got back from this event because it was just, I was beat. And we still had to go do something, which I'll share with you in a minute. But so I did this power nap thing, and I'm telling you, it is so freaking cool. I mean, let's look at the lights again. Just in
Do you
case
want me
you
to do
missed
this
it.
for the full thing?
Unless you don't want to, but
Well, no, I don't mind. I love it. It's not that I can't hear what you're saying. If they can hear any of this. Maybe.
there you go.
This is the wake up one. They have a whole catalog of different things: weight loss
Oh, yeah.
and meditations and just motivational things. It's just like I don't even know how many different programs there are, but there's a lot.
Yeah. So and the fun news is that we were talking about
Depression and anxiety and other things as well. It's really great. Well, Steve G. Jones was there, and
Yes.
I don't know what you said.
I know. That's funny. I think it's funny that you have no clue what I've said and you could repeat things or say the exact same thing I'm saying. What was I saying?
That's funny.
Oh, one of the cool things about it, when I laid down on the sound lounge and when I experienced these glasses, I was immediately thinking, oh my God, I can create content for this stuff because I write music and I do meditations and things like that. And so I talked to both these folks about creating content and taking some of my old meditations and making them work with both devices so that you could actually have a light and sound goggle session while laying on the sound lounge. So you're getting this visual thing, and it would be me, my voice, and all that other stuff. And they're talking to Steve G about the same thing. So it was a very cool thing. Like she mentioned, Steve G. Jones. I know there's a lot of you who are big fans out there. He came up there yesterday, and he was blown away by the Paseo. I wish I had the little video right here to show you, but it is on the timeline as well. You can hear him talking about his experience. It was more than he expected. You know what? You don't have to listen to the whole thing. She can't hear me. What can I say about her? I should be able to. What an opportunity. But what? I'm only going to say nice things. I'm just going to say the things I always say about her. Isn't she cute? Look how adorable she is. Is that a perfect mouth or what? You know, these types of things. Anyway, it's very easy to get long gone. And you can have your eyes closed. You can have your eyes open because even with the eyes closed, you see the colors, you see everything. But there's nothing harmful about the lights. You can look right into them, and it won't hurt your eyes in any way. So it's super, super cool. So we're having a very exciting meeting with them tomorrow about kind of formalizing the partnership, and then you'll be seeing these a lot because we're going to put them through the paces. Because I am, all about rewiring and these this is all music, but they also have hypnosis programs and very advanced types of things that they're walking you through.
Okay, I'm just saying, I can totally feel you talking about something, and I energetically can't totally enjoy this because
It's okay. I actually said to you, you don't have to wear them anymore, but you couldn't hear me.
I felt that. I totally felt that. I was like, I don't know, but it's remarkable, legitimately remarkable.
It's we were talking to one of the co-guys, Chris, the other guy who was there yesterday.
Yes.
Was talking about how this helped him with insomnia and all kinds of amazing things. There's all sorts of sleep programs. So that's one of the cool toys, and we'll show you. I did a demo of the Sound Lounge the other day. That's there, but I'm sure you'll see a lot more of that as well. Yeah. But I also wanted to. So Sound Lounge is the product of holistic health science, and this is run up by Craig Goldberg, and he's the one who was there at the event, and he was the one who he's the man. And so we found out about this by going to his house and experiencing it. And while we were there, he had just gotten back from CES, which is a big consumer electronics show that they have in Vegas. It's a gadget heaven, right? And laying on the floor was something that looked a lot like this.
Oh, you brought that toy?
Have you guys seen this on your Facebook
really cool
timeline?
Toys.
This you must have seen this on your Facebook timeline. It's a massage gun.
It rocks. Oh my god. It's so good.
It has. Why did my ears fall out?
I don't know.
It's the eternal question. Why do my ears fall out? Well, it just comes with age. This thing. Now this. Hold on, I'll turn it off.
Yeah.
First of all, it's wireless. Mm-hmm. And look, by the way, this particular brand is A-Box. There are a zillion brands. I got this one a really freaking good deal on Amazon, but it did say limited quantity. So I may have gotten the last one. But there are many, many others that look like this. So it's the general principle. But it comes with
some really cool attachments.
This one, for example, is hard to hold. Put it here so you can see. It goes on either side of your spine or your neck or whatever, and or acts like, sort of pressure point type of things. So it's real.
Like great for your heel, right? Like the
Or
bottom of
behind,
your foot.
behind your
Right,
heel.
Yeah.
This is a great.
Like right there.
Yep. This is a great general, just about anywhere type of thing. A good, comfortable.
I actually enjoyed this on my sinuses when I had a headache. It felt really amazing.
And then this one is when something really hurts and you got to get in there.
Like those knots, right? About
I mean,
there.
So this thing has.
We're actually doing a massage session after this.
It just pulls out, goes in. It has 20 speeds.
Which
That's
is just insane. Literally insane.
So all the way down to, that's the battery level right there, by the way. So any comfort level.
Ah! It's just fabulous. It's just fabulous.
What hurts?
I love it.
What hurts?
Right there.
This is high. This is full high speed.
Yes.
Here. Tell me where.
Oh, right. Right there's perfect.
Sing a song.
Perfect. Sing a song?
Uh-huh. Like, do you know the Muffin Man?
I don't know that I know the Muffin Man, but I don't know the song.
We just went over it.
I
just
know,
sang it in 3 different keys.
I was talking to Steve. I was texting him back and forth.
What?
I know, I'm sorry.
You're having conversation?
I was.
But
He said he's going to post the pictures.
Okay.
He's going to spread them out to get more life out of them. He's so sweet.
Way to go, Steve. That's Steve G. Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Fred, colleague, all around nice guy.
We're going to post his link in later.
My coffee's getting cold.
Oh, heavens. How will you survive?
Mm-hmm.
See, I actually go and order a cold coffee, yet, like, the second that it drops, like, a few degrees, he freaks out. I feel so bad for you because it's so hard to maintain.
I freak
like you
out.
have to drink it right away.
Freak
He does. He's like, how
out.
can you drink that cold coffee? I'm like, I don't know.
I freak out. There. I finally got my mixer replaced so that now I can add echo. I can change the pitch.
Echo.
So just wait till.
Echo.
There's no echo right now. Turn it down. So now you're just saying echo.
Echo. Actually, if we say echo in the other room.
In the other room, got a light will turn on, music
like
will start
Alexa.
playing. Yep.
Yeah. Did you talk about our other friends and?
No, I've got a picture though.
Oh, good.
Ready to go. Right. So then after,
Okay.
so this is just sort of telling you about our day
full
yesterday.
Fun day.
So those of you who have been following me for a while, you may know about the Boundless Living Challenge. We had one last year, and it was like the 10-year anniversary of when we did the first one, and no, it was the year before last when we did it, I guess. But some of the members of the original Boundless Living Challenge was sort of which is what kind of transformation can you, what can you achieve in 45 days type of thing. It was like a big, huge, massive group coaching program, basically on steroids. But the original group of people who joined that thing back in 2008 are still some of my great friends today. It was really just an amazing group of people, and we all got really connected. It was my first online community that I built too, and it was
Awesome.
We had 14,000 people in there. But there was a core group of awesomeness that was really, really participating in all of that stuff. One of those people, well, two of those people,
Right.
were Thomas and Stephanie Houston, and they joined the original Boundless Living Challenge. And Thomas and I have a lot in common in terms of music and stuff like that. He's an artist, and anyway, it's just been a nice friendship over the course of time. But we've never met in person, and that's been 12 years now. And he was in town yesterday. He's in town now, actually.
Well,
But
and Stephanie.
he and Stephanie are in town for a framing convention because they're framers, and we met up last night at Smash Burger
Smash Burger.
at Rio, and there's me and Thomas and Stephanie and Tracy. You know who's who? You just have to figure it out because I don't have a pointer. I
need to get one of those laser pointers. We were talking about that.
to point on pictures.
Yes.
I have a laser pointer somewhere.
I would love. Okay, yeah.
So that was fun.
That was fun, and they gave us this really beautiful.
No, it was
gift.
for us.
No, well, I'm just along for the ride. I'm the +1. But that's okay. It was way fun, and they're awesome human beings.
You know what? You're like a +2. You're so awesome.
Aww.
Is that nice to say? I don't know.
That's so sweet. Anyway, so this is what they gave. Isn't this absolutely incredible? And this is the name. They actually have their own line. They're actually exhibiting frames. They're actually exhibiting at this conference.
I don't know what it's called, but
Yeah, I think it ended today. I don't know the name of it. But anyway, so
today's the last
this
day.
is oh, and it's actually not reversed. That's excellent.
Yes, of course. This isn't some phone camera. This is a high
Anyway,
end,
totally beautiful.
top of the line.
It's Spark Frames, sparkframes.com. Totally amazing, absolutely beautiful. And I actually know the exact picture that I want to put in here.
I said it should be the one they took of us last night.
Right, which we could do. Actually,
Well,
that would be.
it is the best idea on earth. I'm sure you can come up with another idea,
I'll show
but
you
I don't
the
know how
picture
you
I was
beat.
thinking, but that's okay.
Okay,
I think
well,
that
maybe
it would be lovely.
You can show me the picture if you want to. Oh, I forgot to show this picture when we were talking back about being in the salt room. And Dr. Steve G. Jones, we got this classic picture, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, that was the most fun ever. And we were live. He didn't realize we were live. It was way fun.
Yes,
It
this
was adorable.
this is
Totally adorable.
This is Steve G. Jones testing the theory that in fact this is salt.
Yeah.
And you can watch the video. This happened. This is not just a still image we have. We have
Right.
the entire video leading up to, including and after this historic lick of the wall.
Yes, yes.
All in all, it's
He wanted
just
to clarify for
another
his mom
lick
that it was salt.
in the wall. It even rhymes. Another lick in the wall. Guys, this is
Another
we just
lick
had a
in the
Pink
wall.
Floyd moment right here
Wow,
on
that's funny.
the Bob Doyle Show. Yes, Kathy, he did have fun. You are correct about that.
Yes. The
Oops, we don't need
snozberries.
that. I thought the exact same thing.
Yes.
We
talked about that.
Terry mentioned that yesterday. That is exactly like the Salisbury's taste like Salisbury's. There's no such thing as Salisbury's. I love that movie.
It's good.
And one of my all-time favorites. Unlike
All time.
So just this is a total diversion. Any of you watching, do you know the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Your mom's watching.
My mommy.
I see your name way up at the top. Or is that no? Someone was maybe saying hello to her.
Well, that probably means that she's here.
You would think that, but she's been very quiet.
Mom's not
Normally
usually
she
very
comes
quiet.
in and
My mom is
I
not
don't know.
known
There
to
is
be
no
quiet. But that's okay. Hence where I get that from, just saying.
but anyway, just one more time, Stevie Jones,
So cute.
a licking of the wall.
So cute. I'm sure that's a proud moment of his.
Do you know that it has been several weeks now that I have been a grandfather for the second time over?
Yes.
And I don't think I've shared any pictures of
You haven't. Well, there was.
Terry knows Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Yes. Where were we that I said that rhythm was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? And of course she had no idea what I was talking about.
I don't know.
But you remember that
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
There was something we were listening to, some music or something, and the beat behind it was and I'm going Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh, you, and she's giving me the blank stare and no clue.
I don't know.
This age gap, by the way, is not that vast, but it seems to be culturally huge. Like the things that I know about that she has no idea. We somehow crossed that line of like, what? There's some classics. I won't, and I don't. Look, it's not a judgment. I'm sure there's things that the young whippersnappers talk about. I don't know. No, I just
not
think
that big of an
it's just some of those cultural, and yet she's probably seen every Simpsons.
Damn near.
Yeah.
I love The Simpsons.
Go figure. But
Yes,
not
especially, let's see, hold on, what was it? Season 20, episode 2.
that's the one where they made fun of The Secret.
They do. The answer.
Yes.
It's the best.
Yeah. And I
Totally
can't
cracked me up.
remember.
It was so funny. I was there with my kids and everything, and it pops up, and it just was classically beautiful.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean,
Really
I don't think
funny.
I've really fully. In fact, she said, I was like, okay, so in some way, I have a connection to The Simpsons.
Yes, in some way you were on The Simpsons.
That's right. Basically, I was the star of that. I
Yeah.
was the star.
They had an image of Rhonda, so but not the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
Needless to say, it was a great episode. I laughed.
I remember.
I cried.
And then what did you do? All right, I don't think we showed the pictures
Anyway,
yet.
pictures, yes.
All right, so these are just 1, 2, 3, 4 baby pictures. Can you deal with it?
So exciting.
All right, so here's one.
So beautiful.
That's what a baby looks like.
Oh my God.
His name is Cash, by the way. Cash Hudson.
So
Cash
beautiful.
Hudson Jordan. So you can just bask in that for a second, and then you can bask in this. Look at them. That's the newborn face. Still got newborn on him. And then
So that newborn. Yeah, all the hospital stuff. I don't think that hospital stuff has changed since my kids were born.
that's a little baby too. That's what babies look like when their eyes are closed. And then here is Mama and my first grandson, Cruz, and then Cash over there on the right. And I'm happy to say, in about 2 weeks,
Yes.
are heading out there to see all of them.
Yes, get to hug babies.
Tracy gets
Both
to
of
meet
them.
them. Tracy
I'm
gets to
very
meet the family.
Yes. Well,
My
we've done
mom,
video. Well, yeah,
my
right?
dad.
I know. It's amazing.
My daughters, my son, my grandsons.
I'm excited.
But most of all, she's probably excited about meeting in person Rob Scott, who's been a guest on this show
Yes.
and my longtime.
What a great name, right? I know. I love it.
Oh, Cash Hudson.
It's like,
I mean, he's set.
yeah, right?
I mean, what could go wrong?
Well, Cruz. I mean, like the names are
Cruz.
so, like,
I know.
they did a great job with name selection.
Cruz, by the way, is Cruz.
Right?
Not like we're going to take a.
Like, seriously. Yeah, like that's stardom, right? Just from birth. That's just great.
Cash Hudson. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Now stand up and welcome.
You're adorable.
Everybody to your
Anyway, so we're gonna have an amazing trip and lots of fun. And yes, I'm excited to have Rob make me a vegetarian meal.
Rob is a griller, pure
He's a
carnivore.
meat extraordinaire, and
And
he's
this-
so perplexed by the fact that I do not consume meat that he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna make her. I'm like,
Look,
not hard.
He's infusing a little drama because that's what he does.
he doesn't
I
watch
just don't.
the show.
What
so
am
he's
I
not
gonna?
even yeah,
I am, buddy. I gotta tell you, I
I
just
know.
don't. But we love him,
We do.
and I know that he will create an amazing meal, which we will live stream.
Oh, that's a great idea.
He's so not into that stuff. Man.
Oh, we're so totally that even more so going to do that.
Yeah, I've forced him live several times, and it just depends on if he's in the mood, like he'll really get into it.
Yeah.
But if he's not, he has this whole look of, I'm so not into this, and I am completely sort of appeasing you. Mm-hmm. How many of you have friends like that? The live stream friends who just goes live everywhere and wants to put you on, and you're like,
Do we really have to? I need
Yeah.
lipstick. That's me. I'm
Now,
like, no.
I'm
No.
not. I am not one of the people I'm talking about. So
But
you think
if I might say, I
might.
am a part of his live stream boot camp, which he has going on, and am getting a lot more comfortable because of this man right here.
that's
so,
right.
As are the rest
Well,
of
my
the
whole
group
life is
participants. It's so
about
much fun.
making you comfortable, Tracy. That's what I've told you that a million times.
You're so sweet. Full of it. It's
That
so
boot camp
sweet.
is fun. I'm
It's
really
so,
enjoying.
Oh my God,
I'm really
great
enjoying
people,
that.
just having a blast. It's excellent.
It is fun.
I'm loving it.
I love it when it's better than you think it's gonna be.
Yes.
You know, when you think, okay, well, this will
Totally
be fun.
agree
We'll
with
walk
that.
people through and then you get this community thing, and everybody falls in love with each other, and it's just great.
It is. It's like family.
It's family.
Anyway, super fun. The
All right.
struggle is real. I know. Yes. Oh, on a side note, can you show us your nails? Terry, I love you.
Do it.
Wait, see. Wait, hold on. How do where are they at?
It won't
They're
focus,
actually, I think
unfortunately.
Amber said that they were like hollow or something. They're sparkly. They got that glittery stuff that they put on top of it. I don't know. Amber was like, my daughter was trying to tell me, you can't really see, but they're really super duper glittery.
Wait a minute. Two people asked about your nails at the same time? What the hell is happening here?
Well, Terry's
Coming up,
like a
makeup
beauty
tips with
consultant,
Tracy.
right?
One
Yes.
looks like this. We'll show you her special 3-step method. Coming right up.
No, I actually found this really cool place down the street, and they do a really great job. And yeah, I'm impressed.
You want to see
like
my
it.
nails? They're broken.
They're not.
They're not even, and they're this length because of ukulele. So everybody because now these are a little bit more sane. You want to see my
Yes.
toenails? Hold on. I would never do that. Okay, never.
But he will go for a pedicure because I want to take.
I've done that before.
I know. We're
I'm
gonna
not.
go.
I don't like the.
The filing.
It's not
He's
about.
super sensitive.
I'm not
It's
doing
okay.
that. It's I just can't even the thought. of it.
Yeah, I know.
I need this.
Gotta
right
see
now.
the nails.
Hold on.
I know, right? Nails are important.
God, that's so true. Mm-hmm. So after the show,
Yes.
well, we're treating each other to 30-minute, or what did we say?
Well,
20.
it depends on what time we get done. And
We
what
made an
time.
agreement. We're doing massages today.
Yes.
And now we got all these cool.
Really cool.
Then, I probably didn't need to tell you that, but what the hell?
Because we share it all.
After that, though, we are headed back over to Craig Goldberg's, the
Yes.
genius mind behind the Sound
Sound
Lounge.
Lounge. I am totally going back on that Sound Lounge because I want to crank it up.
And oh yeah,
Oh,
got
yeah.
to send it up to 11.
Oh,
My hair's
yeah.
doing weird stuff. I got bedhead or something, but that's not bedhead. I showered. What's going on? All right, we're going over there, but not necessarily just to get on the Sound Lounge.
And why are we going?
We're going over there, and there's a group of yahoos going over there, and by yahoos I mean amazing people.
Right. Amazing.
And so Tracy started this conversation around that I guess she got because somebody talked about the
My
Steve
friend
Harvey
Judy
video.
Morio had stumbled upon a video by Steve Harvey that talks about this 300 list and creating a list that encompasses all the things that you would like to have, do, be, experience in your life. And writing a 300 list is actually not an easy thing to do. You know, the first 20 you just like plow through, and then like, you know, I have gotten stuck. I'm still under 100. And it sounds like, well, that would be easy, but really it's like when you start, you know, it's like, I want to travel the world. Okay, well, then let's get specific. Where do you want to go? You know, is there somebody you want to see or you visit or do? And then what's the feeling behind all of it, right? Like I want to wake up every morning and feel peaceful. You know, those kinds of things are the things to put on your 300 list. And according to Steve Harvey, you know, you do this, you look at it on a regular basis daily or, you know, preferably. And then in a year, you go through and you check. And, you know, on average, he said, because he's been doing it for a really long time, you know, about 10% or 30 of those items come off. But he said you'd be really like, just, you know, I want to climb Mount Everest, like just whatever crazy things that you would love to have, do, be, or experience. He said you'd be amazed at the things that are on that list that you've checked off that you never thought was possible. So I'm super excited because I'm a really big list person. I believe in them. They work. And so that's what we're going to go do today.
So
Collaborate on a 300 list.
it's kind of basic law of attraction stuff, like right.
It
Get clear on,
is.
but here's why it works.
It's getting clear.
Here's
about
why it
what
works.
You want. Okay.
It's not about you're going to get every 300 item.
No.
It's an exercise in expanding your energetic comfort zone.
Yep.
It is an exercise in allowing yourself to think bigger.
Yep.
The reason you will get on that list, the whatever percentage of stuff is the percentage that you have grown your energetic comfort zone.
Yes.
That you have changed your wiring around certain things. The idea of this or any other list like this is to go crazy with it. Not be realistic. You don't, because it's not about I will get these things in a year or whatever it is. It's not about that. It's not either.
Right.
But it's just the exercise is for you to get into that feeling, to dare yourself to even ask for something on a list that no one ever even has to see. Right. You'll be amazed at, she was talking about, you get 20 or 30 in and you start to slow dramatically after you do the house and the obvious stuff.
Right.
it starts to get like, wow, okay, well, what else and why? And why am I having a hard time? And you'll find that you will put things on that list that you think are realistic or a little bit more than realistic or maybe or a version of something, and that's not the exercise. The
Right.
exercise is to recognize when you're doing that, why am I limiting myself? This is just an exercise. So I'm not even allowing myself to write down what I really want because I dare not dare it.
Correct.
That's the moment of growth. That's why this list works. That's why you don't stop at 20 or 30. You just keep trying because you're going to burst through wall after wall of being stuck, allowing yourself to put something completely outrageous on that list, and then you keep doing it and keep doing it. That's why then a year later you will have expanded to some degree, and so much of that, whatever number of stuff, depending on how you expand it, will have shown up, or some version of it, or something that generates that same feeling. So, and I haven't done a list like that to that length in years. I mean, I do lists all the time. I do those things. I do this exercise. It's everything about making the law of attraction works. It's about creating the visualization, and list building is just a form of visualization.
It's a method, yeah.
But but when I took this on, I thought, okay, I'll knock out 300. I'm Bob Doyle. I can do this. And around 70 or so, I was like, okay, I gotta start thinking. And I realized that I was limiting myself. Hi, Annette. Okay, well, thanks for popping in. Better than
Hi,
not.
bye. Passing as I scroll down. Yay! Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's 300. So it's like
Yeah.
doing that. So I think that's part of what we're doing today is getting with everybody and
Because I think, for us, it's like you get stuck. And so we're talking about, different things. And like we met with our friend Pearl last week, a couple days ago, whatever it was. Some of the things that she had said about her 300 list, I was like, oh my God, yeah, totally. I want to experience that as well. So we thought, well, if we collaborate together and we all talk about different things, we'll be able to expand our imagination.
spark ideas, right? It's like,
exactly.
oh, I hadn't even thought of that. Like, there's
Right.
whole entire categories of
I
things
was
that you
thinking
go.
we should do this like as a group thing. I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean a group thing?
Like to our family.
With these people?
I'm just saying it would be really,
Well, I thought that. Well, I think the idea of me bringing it up was to to invite them to do something like this, whether it's
Well,
with
we
a
talked
group or
about
not.
that before, but like us actually orchestrating, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Hold on, let me look at my plate. Wow, there sure is a lot on here already.
What are you saying? Yeah, I know. I got you. Yes, the other thing that we need to do is plan our retreat.
Yes, another thing that you would think would be fun and easy.
Yes. So actually what would be really great is like a little bitty survey. So we are looking to host a retreat under the Luscious Living Lifestyle brand sometime, September, October, most likely October. And we were thinking, I mean, we've come full circle. Eventually we will do Costa Rica, Hawaii, Europe, all of those. But we thought, first one, let's start easy because we have a lot going on this year that we want to make sure that, we don't drop balls. Anyway, so we just saying. So we were thinking, like a Caribbean cruise would be fun and light and easy to do and kind of, whatever. And so I'm just curious, is that, do you like cruises? Do you, is the Caribbean, we were thinking, 6-7 day kind of thing.
Let's ask the real question.
What do they want?
No, about your whole all-inclusive thing.
Okay, so my idea of all-inclusive means all-inclusive, not, oh, you also have to pay for sodas and sparkling water and tea. That is not all-inclusive.
Right. Well, to be fair, I don't think these cruises. So we're shopping these cruises and we're finding all of now.
They're
Suddenly
like,
you have
oh,
to buy
it's
soft drinks and all that. But
it's an
I don't know
extra
that they're saying
$100
that.
to eat at the captain dinner. That's
I don't
not
know if they
all-inclusive.
said. I don't think they say all inclusive. I think that's an idea we went in with thinking that cruises
Okay,
are
well,
all
we
inclusive.
thought it was. I thought the premise was it was all inclusive. So
I think
my
the-
idea of all inclusive is, it's give me a price tag per person and don't charge me a nickel and dime me because
I
I don't want to
agree.
carry around anything.
I agree.
I just want to enjoy
That is what
myself.
all inclusive is.
Right.
Everything.
And that's all I want. I want to go someplace on the planet where we can all gather and commune and learn and teach and play and just really enjoy life together.
And not think about money at all.
None of it.
Right. I'm
Food,
100%
I don't want
with
to
you.
have. I want it all just taken care of. I don't want. So that's what I'm searching for and want.
She is the queen. No, I obviously, yes.
But anyway, feedback on,
Well,
yeah.
So see,
If you were to come with us, where would you want us to go?
well, no,
And how
you're
much-
jumping ship again. I want to talk about the all-inclusive dilemma.
Okay, well,
Because I think that there certainly was a time that most cruises were like this all-inclusive thing, and you didn't
when
buy
I
this, that, and the other
remember
thing.
when I went, but this was decades ago, and I don't
Yeah,
really
that's.
remember because
I don't remember on my first cruise paying for sodas and stuff like that.
Nothing.
But the last couple, it's like you either got to buy them, or they'll sell you like a card that then you can present the card and you get unlimited soda. So they have those options out there. But I'm just wondering what the expectation of the average cruiser is. So Tracy's concern is this. We want to create an experience that is so freaking luscious that people talk about it for the rest of their lives, right?
right, and want to come with us all the time because
Right.
it's so fantastic.
So we want to be able to say, come along, it's this one price and you won't spend a dime on anything else.
Right.
That's what we want to be able to do. And my point is, if we're doing cruises or whatever, is that at all realistic in today's cruise market? Now, I know we've got a cruise specialist out there, too.
Yes,
We're dealing with a cruise specialist. So,
Tracy, we're going to talk with her today, I believe. Yes.
oh,
Tracy,
that's right. They
Bliss
also
Travel.
have, Annette,
I'll
bring it
put
up.
the link in there for her.
So they also, just like they have the soda package, I think they also have an alcoholic beverage drink package.
Well, I'm going to find
that
out
you
from
can
Tracy because
purchase.
this came up. We were looking last night. Cruises you pay for drink package, but can you pay? Is it a package like you can pay
Yeah.
ahead of time? Because I just want to pay for like all of our guests, and then if they have a card, fine. But I just don't want them to have to think about any of it.
Yeah, and I think our feeling was that because it wasn't on the website, none of those options
that
are on
stuff's
the
on the
website.
website.
But I said, talk to the other Tracy,
other
our cruise
Tracy.
Tracy. I'm sure we can do that. I'm
Yeah.
sure we could prepay for everything. I'm sure we can make it happen.
Yes. So I'm very excited. I'm very hopeful.
All inclusive is everything, all the drinks and all the food. Right. Of course, that's what we would say.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we can do it. We just looking at the basic cruise marketing literature, they don't say any of that. They just tell you about how everything costs a little extra. I think what we're looking at here is the face of an unmet expectation. I recognize it. I see it in the mirror a lot.
Right. It's true. Like, that's all I want. I want some really awesome place, whether it's a boat, a house,
A plane, a fox, a box, a squirrel.
all that. Doesn't matter to me. I just want something luscious. And
Yeah, so I think we could
fun.
actually say if
And
we
all-inclusive.
could, I'm sure we can buy these alcoholic drink packages ahead of time if they want them. So we could
Got
just
it.
ask the person, do you want soft drinks? Do you want this package? I'm sure we can add them on just about any of these cruises that we're looking at. Yeah. We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen.
And we'll report back.
Annette, why are you being so angry about paying a fortune? Paying a fortune for what? Well, I mean, I know that all those packages are, everything's goofy out there in terms of prices and stuff like that. But
Wait,
the
she's
idea,
a cruise queen, and I thought she was just scrolling by. But thank
We
you for
got-
staying.
we got her
We
attention.
got her attention. Okay, well then, yes, because I haven't done a cruise I've only done one, and it was a long time ago, pre-kids. So I am not an expert at all, and I do love them. I think that I had a great experience, but yeah, just
see, Annette knows. See, we got an expert in the house.
yes, it's the Bob.
It's the Bob Doyle Show. We can listen to the theme right now.
We can.
I'm listening to it. They're listening to it. You can't hear it because you don't have that.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, we can get a splitter. Now that we've got the mixer, I turned it off now. You're not
Okay,
missing anything.
that's fine,
I think you've
that's
heard
fine.
the theme before.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wait, Tracy's on. Wait, she's on. Okay, Tracy, if you are still on my watch party, A, we need to talk.
Oh, my God.
But B,
Really?
yeah, we came up with this. I was looking, and then we were talking last night, and I was looking this morning, and I was just like, I don't know.
And the massages and all of that stuff.
Massages, right? Like that.
So I think what happened was,
important.
as we were looking at all of these packages, we realized we have a zillion more questions, right? About how can we make this?
Wait, Kathy's never taken a cruise.
And that's what it says right there in print. Is she watching you on? Is she on the watch party? Hey, check
said
this
watch
one
party.
out. What happens if you go here? Because it looks
It
like you
just
can
these
switch
all
back and forth.
disappear.
It just goes back to all the people who are actually commenting.
Wait, Tracy's still here. Okay, so Tracy,
Oh, here we
help.
go.
We might get an answer right now.
Boy, I wish we could bring her in.
I know. Wait, I sent you a message. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do this without canceling my watch party. Hold that thought.
Well, we don't have to do it now. We got 10 minutes.
Well, we've got, wait, Tracy. I have time later this afternoon. Oh, well, okay, yes.
All right, good. There you go. See, you were kind of in on a
Yes.
planning session. Now you're already a part of the cruise. You're basically signed up to go.
Correct.
All right. Don't forget to take first aid. Good tip.
First aid. Really? They don't have first aid on the boat?
You got your first coronavirus in Dubai?
Oh my goodness. I have another I think what Brad had was that.
Are you serious?
Yes. Our friend was in Bangkok for I don't know, damn near a month or something like that.
Damn
and he
near
was
a
sick
month.
for most of
Damn near
it.
month.
Yeah. Not good.
Okay, so where were we?
Sunscreen costs money. I hear you. I'm sure all that stuff on the boat's probably really
Anyway, now that we've sort of launched Luscious Living with this event, we will probably
We are
start
going to
doing.
do more of them. I love
Well,
the
we'll do those
holistic
for
happy
sure.
hour.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, I want to do one a month.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously we're going to
Yes.
do them local here in Vegas, at least for the initial.
right. So
because
everybody
we have
moved to
so
Vegas.
much going on, but
but our goal has always been to take these sort of shows on the road. But this
Right.
is the way that we did it yesterday was like
totally chill.
so
fun.
easy and so stress free and just relaxed, and that's
So
how
great.
it should be. But we do have lots of plans for lushifying these events a little bit as we go along. So that when you leave there, it's not just about the toys you played with, but the whole experience of
Right. And going away
of
with luscious
incorporating.
loot.
That's right. So we, like I said, this has been tons
Yes.
of
Room service costs money. Yes, see that's one.
just all of it. So I don't know how we make sure that nobody pays any money. I mean,
We'll
it's just
figure this out. We're going to figure this out. We'll talk to Tracy at 3 something or whenever she says. And
these days with full schedules are getting on my nerves.
before me,
Even when they're
he
fun
didn't even
stuff.
have a schedule.
That's kind
No,
of
that's not true. You did the show every day or every Wednesday.
That's right.
Other than that,
Well, yeah. So yeah, so
my
these
fault, I'm
these
sorry.
full days with calendar. You should see our Google Calendar. It's like
it's
like doing a
of.
Paseo light session.
Yes.
Light show session. Light show session. Light show session. Light show session. You do it.
light show.
No,
session.
that's slow. Light show session.
Light show session. Light show session.
Well, you're doing better than me. No denying it. Here.
Yay!
You earned it.
That's so great. What's the other one? She sells
That's the other one. There's only one other tongue twister in the world. Which
No,
one
I'm
is
sure
it?
there's a billion of them. There's the pickle piper dude.
Peter Piper picked
Peter-
Pecca
Right,
Pickle
that one.
Peppers.
Pickle,
I like to think I can do that one really quick. I used to,
Nah.
but pardon me.
I can't say it. Peter Piper picked up. I don't
Peter
know what he
Piper
picked.
a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked.
Ooh.
If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? But why would you can't pick pickled peppers? You have to pickle the peppers after you pick them. You can't pick pickled peppers. You don't pickle things on a vine. So again, here we go back to this ancient writing that we've all just bought into.
I'm just telling you, if you actually go through any of the old nursery rhymes, like the Mother Goose kind of stuff, they're demented.
I saw somebody
They're
post.
horrible.
I saw somebody post this the other day, and it's true. They never said Humpty Dumpty was an egg. Never. Not one time. All we know is this dude, Humpty Dumpty, fell off a wall and freaking was in pieces. And horses were brought in to try and, I don't know where that came from. The whole thing is weird, but but the culture drew an egg, I guess, so we could handle, like, oh, okay, well, the egg falls off. He's not really a guy and his broken egg. It doesn't give you that horrible. Thank you, Annette, for stopping by and sharing
yes,
your
and-
cruise
yes.
expertise.
Thank you. So back to this Mother Goose thing for a second. Like,
That's where I was.
three
firmly
blind
in it.
mice cut off a tail. Like, wow.
Yeah, with a butcher's knife.
Right? And then you've got, the cradle, you fall out of the tree. And
Down will come
horrific,
baby.
horrific stuff.
Cradle
to, like,
and all.
And here we are just
Rocking them to
nonchalantly-
sleep.
Right. Like how, talk about programming and wiring our children. It's like, what the heck are we saying to them? And it's just, we read into nursery rhymes because it's like, oh, it's for little kids and this is what we're supposed to do. But God, they're horrible stories.
They are.
They're horrible.
But they're also just, Mary had a little lamb. So what? You got to tell me 3 times. Little lamb. How big was the lamb? Little
Fleece
lamb.
was white as
So
snow.
it was a big lamb. Little lamb. I'll tell you again.
That
Mary had a
sounds
little
not bad,
fleece
but-
was white as snow. I didn't ask about the fleece color. It followed her to school one day. The point is, fine, I get it that this may have happened or whatever. They wrote it down, but then somebody told somebody. It got everywhere.
And it's in books
And
all
this
over
was
the
without the
world.
internet.
Right.
Somebody didn't post it on Reddit.
Reddit. That's a good point.
How did it get around the world? How
I
did
don't know.
those lame little rhymes? Mother Goose.
Ring around the rosy. Oh my gosh, that's all about death. Who knew?
Ashes, ashes, we
We
all fall down.
Right.
Horrifying.
It's not okay.
N-O-K.
Yeah. I mean, not talking about death with your children is a bad thing and, giving them some space or whatever, but I didn't know that till I was an adult that was actually about death. I thought it was like a fun thing that you do and you just go in a circle and you all fall. I had no one ever shared with me the actual intent, meaning, but whatever you want to say behind it. The
Can
ashes,
we go around
ashes.
the merry-go-round? How's that go? Here we go around the merry-go. Or am I just making that crap up? Is there something about the merry-go-round?
I don't know. Did you show this?
Alexa, yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Tell me the merry-go-round nursery rhyme.
Sorry, I don't know that. But I
You.
do have a skill you might like. It's called nursery rhymes. Want to try it?
Yes.
Yes.
It's working. Okay. Alexa, tell me. What?
I didn't hear that.
Oh.
Please try that again.
Alexa, tell us the
No,
nursery rhymes.
mulberry bush. That's what I'm thinking of. Not merry-go-round.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go. Thank you. Oh, Terry, she even said it.
A mulberry bush. We could just think.
Here we
Wait,
go around the
Alexa, tell
merry-go-round?
us
Oh, my
a
God.
nursery rhyme. I want to see which one she picks. If she even cares.
Alexa,
She's so...
Tell us a nursery rhyme.
I don't know that one, but ask me to sing a song, and I'll belt one out from my repertoire.
Alexa, sing a song.
No. I want a nursery rhyme.
Hold on, let's just hear what she's got. What if she sings?
Message for you. Your attention, please. I make to-dos and calling mom a breeze. Got a knack for rhymes, converting dollars to dimes, and lots of games for your spare time. Got skills
Oh my God.
galore, mad skills they are. And now I'm even in your car. When it's time to dance or get info on France, just say my name. I won't miss my chance.
Okay,
Wow,
that
that's an
was...
abrupt ending.
And that was horrible. And yes, fairy tales. Actually,
But the
you know what?
dancing saved it.
Yes, Alexa's being disobedient today. I know, sometimes. And really, I think she has a thing. She does not like me at all.
Well.
She does not listen to me. But
Tracy's the other woman.
I know, right? Shh. Fairy tales. Okay, just a quick comment because I know we're coming up on time.
We're running out of
But
time.
another conversation for another time is Disney films. They're all orphaned, and they're all. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh, it's a whole nother.
Well, because they're all based on the Grimm fairy tales, which are,
grim.
yeah. Do you think the word Grimm came from their fairy tales, or was Grimm, or did they call themselves Grimm because of that? I can't remember.
Fascinating.
Alexa would tell me if she wasn't being disobedient.
Maybe.
She'd say, here's what I found in Wikipedia. Did I get the Samuel L. Jackson voice? I got Samuel L. Jackson voice on my Waze.
Ways.
Mm-hmm. And then something else. I think you did tell me.
Angel.
Xavier, was it your birthday today or yesterday, Xavier?
Oh, happy birthday to anyone and everyone who's had a birthday today or around today.
Even if you're a jerk, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Jerks deserve happy birthdays too.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we love and appreciate you all because we are all one.
So basically, we just appreciate us, but we're bringing you in on it for some reason. Folks, that's been another exciting episode of
We
the Bob
had
Doyle
fun.
Show.
Thank you for joining us.
We
We'll
had
share
fun.
more.
Thank you for joining us. We'll share more. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.